So guys, you can see here C error, it's a unbuffered, you can call unbuffered standard error stream. Okay, so how can you go for buffered stream? So this is the example to work with the unbuffered. Just give me 2 minutes of time, I'll finish it. I'll finish this. So this is unbuffered. Okay, you can use log also. You can use log to work with the buffered, to keep the passages in a log. So let us see now. One more is there. I want to go with the buffered. So if you want to track, so not unbuffered, but is a buffered standard error. So you can use here. I don't want to use C error, so you can use here C log files. You can call log file. I want to track the execution, flow of execution from where to where is control is moving. So in that case, you can use C log messages. So see here guys, C log. So control A, control C, alt F. Simply you need to use C log. That's it. So for logging, instead of using here where, so simply I want to give the message. So same stuff. So it's one is buffered, one is unbuffered. So C log. Okay, so here is C log, control V. So let me show here. What should I show? C log example. Okay, control F9. I think it's existing program running. So let me enter here, control F9, compiling, close, control F10. So you can see here guys, so you may say, sir, you may ask the question to me, sir, you are using C error and C log. What the difference between both? C error displays the message onto the console, but whenever you want to print the messages, whenever you want to show the log messages into the file, so it is recommended to use C log. You can use here C log guys. Okay, fine guys. Up to here, any doubt? Please unmute yourself and please let me know. Guys, please tell me any doubt. परत सांगायचं. Okay guys, when to use C log, when to use C error. So the purpose of C error is to display the error messages, as well as you can use the C log also to display the error messages. Generally what happens whenever you are trying to track any bug or any error into your software, that tracking and that debugging need to take place by using debugging operations. To perform that debugging, you need to track the errors, where the error occurs, from where to where the control flow of execution is moving. To track that flow of execution and to track the errors, I can take the help of C error and C log. Those C error and C log are a part of IO stream, standard input output. But when to use C error, whenever error occurs in your program, to display that error messages to the users, you can use C error. C error messages could not keep in a file. You could not write into a file. But whereas log messages, you can write into a file, guys. You can write into a file, or you can call log files. Let me show one example, guys. Let me show you a real-time example. So where is my I want to show Windows Z. So let me open. Just give me a minute. It's trying to open. I'm going into server. I'm trying to show server. You can see a Glassfish. This is the Glassfish server. Let me open lightweight Tomcat server. I installed multiple servers on my system because let me go for logs. Can you see here logs? Let me use magnifier here. Magnifier. Come on, magnify, come on. I don't want this. Stop converting. So because of this one. Guys, can you see here logs? Yes or no? So in this log, whenever whenever my server gets starts, suppose I'm trying, if I try to start a server, just hold on, let me try to start a server. Okay, now you can see here, last time I tried to start my server by using localhost on the day of 2020 5th month, means May month, and date is 23rd May 2020, right? On that day I started my server. Now on that day, what are the message, which application has started, which application has stopped, what is the context root, means what are the messages I want to keep. Those messages will be kept in a log messages, and these messages to keep in the log messages, log files, you can use clog. You can use your clog, guys. You can use clog and cerr to display the error messages. Understood now? I hope now you are understood. Now how to start a server, that is secondary part, but my intention is to show whenever you want to keep the track the execution of your application or your software, and you want to write those messages into the file, into the log files, you can use log. Internet connection is unstable, again problem. So let me show you the extension of this file, properties, and you can see here what is the file type, .log, tracking, store history. Then how to create the history, guys? It is based on the programmer logic. Programmer interested to keep the logic in which function, it is based on the programmer. Are you getting? Suppose user has clicked a login. I want to track. User entered it login, and before going to home page, some error is occurred. Okay, fine. So I can keep that message. That error and that log message. Understood? Or you can call execution of your software, execution history of your software. Understood, guys? काही समजलं का? Any doubt? If any doubt, please let me know. I'll explain like 1 second. Tomorrow we shall see about, guys, class object. In today's class I don't have created class, in today's session I don't have created any class, any object, any method, right? In tomorrow's class we'll go for, tomorrow's session we'll go for what is class, what is object, what is function, what is difference between function and method. Okay, how to access the attributes, what is private, what is public, what is constructor, what is destructor, everything, overriding, overloading, and then we'll go later on, slowly. Okay, guys, are you clear? Sainath, Rajput, Anuj, then Magdam, then Poonam, Rishikesh, Inaz, Kagwadkar, Atish, Patil, all Patils, Donkar, Kumtekar, Kasar, Kedkar, Jagantale. Okay, guys, then we shall meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Fine. Thank you for paying attention. Fine.